Share, copy. Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? Gonna get started in the kitchen. Hope that everybody's having a alrighty day. We're gonna do something different from the typical gaming that I usually would do. We're gonna actually get started with barbecuing today, because many people have been asking me to do so. Actually, in the smaller kitchen today, so go from there and see how things turn out. Okay, that's not it. Let's get started. Log in. Password. Sure everyone's aware that I'm live. Are we gonna be doing this all day today? Really? Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Forgot to put the thing on so I can notify everybody that I'm up live. Okay. That way we can get started. Actually, be right back. I gotta go log in so I can do it right now live. Ah, somebody sent me a text message. Oh, we got text messages about. That's cool. I will let you know what I'm doing for my birthday. That's my best friend. Just text. Okay. Let's see. Mm, Order. Okay, I'm in the right one. Why it's not popping up? Red. Spam. There's in there. Just take all the time. Forward order. Okay, there we go. It's in there now. Search back. Church in. Okay. Everybody that's joining the stream at the moment. Getting ready to get started in just a second. We're going to talk about hey when boredom sets in and stage of glad both of you stopped by. We're going to talk about some business topics today, but also we're going to be barbecuing, so it's going to be a different stream for today. I appreciate y'all. The family tree. Just trying to log in to get everybody, let everybody know that I'm live right quick. But I have these see my passwords and stuff. I have a strong filter, so anytime I log in, I have to verify it online. How's y'all weekend been though so far? Okay, let's hope I didn't just mess that up. Okay, didn't. Thank God. We're gonna be doing ribs. We're gonna be doing ribs. We're doing boudin. We're gonna be doing burgers, and we're gonna be doing brats. So, then we're gonna be doing some yams, um, macaroni and cheese, corn, and some other stuff. So, we got quite a bit going on. I worked all night and now working all day. Oh wow, make that money, bro. Let's see, sage. Yeah, I might do corn. It just all depends. Oh, and then my aunt is gonna come later on. She's gonna do some chicken. So we got chicken that she's gonna be getting. So it's gonna be a while today. Yeah, who knows? I might just end up doing more. I have this in here. I have that, but got that over there too. So there's plenty to go around. As you can see, it's full. Who knows what else I might choose to do? Oh yeah, it gets real. Let me get these people updated right quick. I'm just getting the stream and stuff set up. It's gonna take a minute. Promotions. Let me fix that right quick. Using the mobile cam. I wish I could. My birthday is coming up actually. Let's see. Uh, just letting everybody know, trying to get ready. Motion, motion, motion. Trying to get situated right quick, and we will get started. Okay. Let's see who else is in here. Hey, Captain. Glad you stopped by. Good to see you, fam. I'm just trying to get started right quick. Okay, so we got that in. Here's it. Okay. So, with all due respect, we are going to pretty much get started. Um, yeah. Alrighty. Hey, Keenan. Glad that you stopped by, family. How you doing? We are fin to stop, clear this up. Okay. So first things first, go through and move it around real quick. Get that started. Not one. Got that. Okay, just a little bit. We got this that we're going to be working with today. Cage injection. We got this that we're going to be working with today. We have this that we're going to be working with today. King pork. We have burger rub from Kroger that's going to be going on the burgers. Then we have possibly this that we're going to be using, a bit of seasoning. This season works great on everything. It works some wonders. If you don't like salt, because I don't like salt, this is the perfect thing to use. It works great on vegetables. Yeah, we're going to be using onion powder. We're going to be using this today on many different things. I do have salt, but I haven't used this in a long time. But we're not going to be using it. Um, then they got to do the size and all that stuff. So, trying to get this up a little bit more closer to my liking. There we go. Show exactly how we're going to do this. Oh, and by the way, we're going to have, I'm getting a new webcam and a new laptop soon, so y'all will be seeing my face on the gaming systems now. That's going to happen somewhere on my birthday. Now to find out what I did with those scissors that I had earlier. And I probably should have got that prepared before we got even started. But now I'm just going to have to use a knife. So don't know exactly what I did with the scissors that fast. Maybe I put them in there because I really would like to use those instead. I like to wash my meats out before we get started. Pull that out for a second. With the ribs. This pack of ribs were 12. What special did we get that on? This was actually knocked down after discounts and stuff. It was $13, but it got knocked down to $5.21 after the discounts. So that's not bad. I'm gonna wash this off for a second. Because I just like washing the meats off and stuff, so. And I cleaned the sink and stuff before we got started. The thing about meats, especially if it's pork, you want to make sure that you get it washed very good. Especially if it's soul food like pig feet and stuff. I'm going to take this like that. So I can put it up a little bit closer. Y'all can see that on top. Push this camera back for a second. Wash your hands. Okay. Okay, so we got pork rub. I know that's in here. Yeah. And the swine rub. By the way, in the county, it's a real big pit. If somebody said anything? Oh yeah. I'm gonna actually barbecue today. Uh Zahan, I think I pronounced your name right again. And Purpose Driven Life Sports Gaming. Can I just want to make sure that y'all can see. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and put the pork rub on. And don't be afraid to season your meats up because you want that flavor. I'm gonna do the top, the front side first. Make sure we get it on there evenly around the edges too. And we're gonna rub it in the first set of seasons. We're gonna flip it. I'm gonna do the same to the back side. Sometimes I like to pull that extra skin off. Okay, yeah, because it was showing a thing of just a few minutes ago. Sometimes I like to go through and pull this off, but I'm not gonna do that. That thick skin, you can take your knife and go under it and pull that off, and it'll let the seasons. Because you know how the tough part be on the back of the ribs. You can take your time and actually pull that off if you wanted to, but with the amount of seasons that I'm doing today and the way I'm gonna do it, it's gonna turn out perfectly, so I don't have to do that. I had all day today. So now we're going to start on the back side. We're going to do it in a order where it's not too much season on it, but where it's even enough around the edges. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to rub that in. Or should I say massage it in, basically. The other thing that is important, if it's your first time barbecuing or if it's your first time cooking, before you even get started with cooking, make sure that you taste your seasons. Because some people, they go and buy a season. For example, I have this season right here, which is total season, right? This is everything. But I also have, let's see, I'm going to show you the season I don't like. It's somewhere here. Oh yeah, this one. The adobo season. This season is full of salt, and I didn't realize that. It said the season without pepper, and I didn't look at the back of it to see if it had. I didn't look at the back of it to see if it had salt in it, and it turned out it did. When I tasted it, it tasted horrible. Oh yeah, well thank you. And I'm just putting the first set of season on it. So now that we've seasoned the back side with the first layer, now we're gonna go and put the Cajun injector on the season, which is that brand. This is good. If you ever tried that stuff, it works some wonders on the barbecue. So now I'm gonna layer it with that. Not gonna put too much on there because again, I got multiple seasons that's going on this. And it's not gonna be too salty, it's not gonna be too seasoned when I'm done because again, it's being barbecued. Then I'm gonna turn it over. Do the same to the other side. Okay, now we got the next set. Cause I want that king for stuff. I don't like using the king for it by itself. This is composed of dehydrated vegetables, garlic, onion, parsley, citric acid, and other spices, including rice concentrate, so it can build an anti-caking agent. So basically, what this is going to do, in addition to some slight flavor to it, is going to allow this season to cake on there without and soak into the rib. There's a big difference because these other seasons they're just gonna sit there, but you want the flavor to go inside and outside, not just because a lot of people they say, oh, I can barbecue, but when you taste the barbecue don't have that season that's deep within it, that flavor. You only get the smoke to it, and what we want is we want that smoke and we want the flavor. As seaboard. Oh yeah, this is gonna have my taste of seasons a mix between sweet and mild and spicy. Oh yeah, this is gonna have all that when I'm done. So we're gonna do the next one. This one I'm gonna have to shake it a little bit harder because the contents are more thicker. This rib is gonna go up fast today, I guarantee you that. I probably should have got another one. I can smell the seasons on this one. They're strong. I'm gonna do the same to the other side. They've been asking for me to do a cooking stream for the longest, and I just haven't been able to do it yet. So finally, and I gotta cook the sides and all that today too. So y'all are getting a full dose today. All right, the next one is this one, Texas barbecue seasoning, which has salt, sugar, brown sugar, paprika, and celery and mustard and garlic and onion powder all in one. So instead of me having to go and use the onion powder by itself, it's already in this one. Notice I haven't used anything with too much salt in it. This whole entire contents right here only has 90 milligrams of salt in it. Not like the other seasons where you get that one that, like, for example, this right here, which I don't use, has 440 milligrams of salt. This only has 90 in it. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that too today. We're gonna smoke some stuff at X Han. I think Zion. I like to season my ribs real good, then I rinse it off like I didn't even do nothing. Oh yeah, I tend to joke a lot when I make sure I put this back up so I won't use it. I tend to joke a lot in here. So we got that one. We're gonna flip it to the other side and do the same thing. And with these seasons that I got, you really can't over season it. That's the cool part about this, because you really is with these seasons they're kind of like I'm saying I'm not gonna put this one on there because I don't need that at this time, but I will put this on there because I like the way this tastes. Bitter season goes good with barbecue. It goes good if you don't know how to use seasons. This right here is a complete season. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that. Oh yeah, I watched this meat before I even got started. Okay. And again, since I put all that season on there, I'm gonna rub it in again. Yeah, actually I did that side already. I'm gonna rub it in again. Okay. Now I'm gonna show y'all just how thick that seasoning looks on it. A lot of people they think that some people they like the season they meat the night before or early in the morning. It's not really all that necessary. It just depends on how you do it. I'm gonna show y'all how thick that looks right quick. That's the back side. I'm gonna take it and flip it to the front side. See how thick that season looks on them? Yeah, you sure because I'm using the wireless camera. It just all depends. Most of the time I use about 3 seasons when it comes to barbecuing. It just depends on what's in the actual season. Cause see, if I had to do it normally, if I had to do it a different way, then I would have to use the onion powder, the parsley, all separate and stuff like that. Parsley, onion powder, salt, pepper, brown sugar, all the other things. What I have to use if I didn't have these other ones. Chili powder, onion, garlic. You just think about how many seasons I just cut into this one little thing, and they're not really that potent. Again, this one is the best season if you're cooking or if you're first time barbecuing. This is one of the best seasons to actually use. I see you, Gordon. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to transfer it over here to this pan since I'm done with that. Now I'm going to wash this off because I don't want to contaminate my meat. It just shows you how to season a rib up and the different seasons for that. Now we're going to go with the burgers. And normally I went ahead and got the patties today. I kind of cheated. But normally, because normally if I wake up on time and stuff, I normally would go ahead and go with this. They had this on special at Kroger for $2.99. $2.99. Hey, Gladys Rose, and I was in the shower. I'm glad both of y'all stopped by. Y'all make sure y'all check out Boredom's channel. I was in the shower and Gladys Rose. They live stream almost every day. I also sorry that I missed you, Gaming Instinct. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a better camera soon. It's all in the works. Also, make sure y'all check out Gaming Instinct's channel. Gaming Instinct is a informal, forgot what you call it, but he does reviews of the different games, upcoming and old games. He can also help you with marketing of your live stream channels. He does some very good services. So if you want to check him out, he also has a website. His website is if you can, Gaming Instant, go ahead and post your website up there. Everybody else also, you can link your Twitch and your YouTube channels. I don't mind you all doing it. So I cheated today, and I'm going with these. Going with the patties today. Instead of using a pack of ground meat, and instead of using a pack of ground meat and wasting over. I mean, taking not wasting, but taking too much time. Let me line this up right quick so y'all can see. These pack of ground meats, they were actually on sale for $2.99. So it was a wonderful opportunity. I always look at the things because they be really expensive on ground meat. So I'm always looking around to see who has the specials and stuff. So funny thing about it, I like shopping at Kroger for the meats and stuff now, because Kroger, when it comes to Kroger, unlike Walmart, even Fiesta. Yeah, I was in the showers on. I was in the shower. She streams on Twitch, and Gaming Instinct is on YouTube. When Boredom Strikes is on YouTube. Um, Gladys Rose is on YouTube. So if y'all post y'all links, that's totally okay. Okay, so for these, I like using this. This by Kroger, it's a burger rub. It's not expensive at all. They actually had them on special. Inside this is sea salt. Now, not regular salt, but sea salt. And sea salt, that's a bit better of a salt compared to using iodine salt and all that stuff. It also has garlic spices in it, onion, sugar, cornstarch, dill seeds, soy sauce, toasted onion powder, beef flavoring, beef fat, beef stock, and a little bit of yeast. It also has tricalcium to prevent the caking because you don't want the caking on your burger. You want the season to go in. So again, we're gonna start off like that. I'm gonna go ahead. With this one, I don't have to add any other seasons to it because it already has the complete stuff in it. Unlike that rib, I had to make it a little bit more potent. And again, these are seasons that don't have too much salt in them, so you can put as much season as you would like if you want to. Me, I'm used to knowing how much I want on there. Now, while I'm talking, the cool part is the season that's on the rib, it gets to settle in, which is already going to do that when it's on the pit naturally because of the type of season it is. I'm going to rub that a little bit around it. It's, I was actually supposed to be doing a cooking stream with Josh one day because one of my favorite things to do is I like making a Alfredo shrimp pasta. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's one of the things that the household likes too. In a moment, we're gonna have my cousin come in here because he wants to learn how to cook too. So, and we don't have to sprinkle too much, just a little bit, and then you rub it on there because this is a thick seasoning. And again, I wash my hands. That's what it's important every time you mess with different meats and before you even start cooking. I personally don't like anybody touching food before washing their hands. That's something that don't flow to with me at all. In restaurants, I prefer seeing people wash their hands if I can. I don't like using the metal silverware in the store in the restaurants. I like this is one of my old opinions. I like cleanliness. There's one thing you'll find every day that this house is always getting clean. Like that. And again, in case y'all missed the rib earlier, you'll see me wash my hands quite a bit of time because I'm just like that. Let's see. Border, I understand. Okay, but back to that meat earlier. That's what the meat looks like. That was the rib. Look at how good that rib looking. It ain't even in the oven yet. I mean the barbecue pit. That's that. Still got some more to go because I'm doing a bunch because I have cousins that like to eat. Actually, what I had did with this was from yesterday when I had made tortilla bowls, and that was a beast yesterday. Yeah, yeah, I see where you're coming in, Sage. That was a beast yesterday with the tortilla bowls, and put some tortillas in the oven, shaped them into a bowl. Then I had cooked some ground meat. I had cooked some brown ground meat. I had cooked some. Had made some cheese. Had made some refried beans. Um, then I had the different lettuce. Then I had the sour cream. We had the taco sauce that went with it, and the rotel. The rotel is, if y'all ever made that rotel dip, that is a nice dip to make for a chip dip. I have to show you all that one day. If you're from the South, you already know what the rotel dip is. Now, there's a YouTuber by the name of Sean Mack who's going to be doing some live streams with me. I'm going to be meeting with him. We're going to do some collabs really soon, doing different stuff in the Houston area. That's going to be coming as well. Uh, let's see where it was too light on those ones. Like that. I don't really like using salt. I don't like using salt, and I really don't like using vegetable oil. I like using olive oil for most of the cooking that I do. Olive oil is expensive, but it's worth it. And Boredom says saying brown rice too. Oh yeah. I like using brown rice. I like using black rice. I like using regular rice. I preferably prefer brown rice. So I won't get confused. Burger rub. Actually, I didn't rub that one good enough. Yeah, one thing that always gets me when a person says they could barbecue, and when you taste a barbecue, it doesn't have any flavor to it. I can set that like that. Bring this over here. The other thing important is if you have pans like this, or pans that have that black coating on it, it's always good to oil them and let them set so that they won't turn bad. Notice I didn't even use the whole bag of that up. Okay. I'll trash that. And also because I like to clean, I have these that work well for cleaning the pots and pans with brittle pads. Then under here I have Ajax. All this stuff I just did, I'm gonna have to come back and clean the kitchen up in a little bit. Washing this off. I'm gonna dry it. Normally I like using scissors, but I don't know what I did with the scissors, so this is just gonna have to work for now. Using a knife. Got that. We got the. What's a good barbecue without boudin? I barbecue with mustard, like my family from Texas. Oh yeah, Mustard is good because you don't have to the mustard marinade. Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm gonna after I get into barbecue, I'm gonna marinate the barbecue, but that's gonna be into it. I have there's all kind of marinades that we have. I can use the barbecue sauce or however. I don't like the marinade until I get somewhat closer to the meat being done. I joked around and told them that I was going to try to use pineapple juice or the stuff, which could actually work on that depending on how you do it. We're going to be doing beans today. We're going to be doing baked beans. We're going to be doing yams. The other thing is, if you don't have enough seasons, if you run out of seasons, or if you have a shortage of seasons, you can't go to the store. Remember, if you don't have enough seasons and you can't go to the store, remember that onion powder is a booster to any season that you use. It'll bring out the flavor if you have to spread your season. So that's just a tip. But yeah, mustard marinade is good for many things. Chicken. My aunt is gonna come by and bring some chicken later on, so that once she get off from work, because she's working right now, and I'm gonna barbecue and season some chicken as well. So in case she don't give you all time, and we'll at least have a good start or something, or in case she forgets to bring the chicken. Uh, Also, we're gonna do some brats. We're gonna do some beer brats today. So that's going on the grill as well. Who can forget to get some brats? I would do sausage, but that's not necessary today. Maybe I should do some sausage too. Also, later on this week, you all, we're gonna try some plant products for the first time. We had bought these. It's called Beyond Meat, and it's called Boca Original Vegetable Crumbles. It's plant-based meat. I don't really like the term to use meat because it's not truly meat; it's actually plant, but it looks like meat. So we're gonna try this for the first time and see how it actually tastes. That's gonna be in a video later on this week. I don't know what I'm gonna make out of it, but it's gonna be something this week. Uh, oh yeah, they say that all the time. Yeah, no. When we was in the, and here's the thing, I didn't actually forget to bring the chicken. I didn't forget to buy the chicken the other day when we were grocery shopping. She said that she was gonna go and get it from a job, but she didn't actually do that. So she said she's gonna do it today. Like the other day I had did this. Now this was only $6.99, and most of the time when you see this is a seafood mix. I had did a stir fry the other day. It has surami, which is a type of fish. It has a pasta pollock, which is another type of fish. It has crab crabs in there. It has squid. It has mussel. It has octopus, and it has shrimp in this whole entire bag. Then we're also going to have possibly Thursday. I'm going to be doing tripe. Yeah, a lot of people say that I look just like that actor. I'm also going to be doing cabbage today. I'm going to be doing, as far as vegetables, I'm going to be doing baked beans. I'm going to be doing cabbage. I'm going to be doing spinach, corn. Because this food that I'm cooking today might go into tomorrow. Just all depends. So, like that, have it for 2 days at least. So, yeah. But as you can see, we have that. We have the boudin. This is the Cajun boudin. We have the beer breads. We have the meat patties, and we have the rib. Now the other thing that I'm missing is a brisket. Besides the chicken that's coming later on. Oh yeah, that seafood mix turned out great with the as a pasta. Yeah, it turned out it was a nice meal. I had used the bitter season, and then I had used this. I used a gumbo base to it. Uh, all of y'all have heard of this before, the Louisiana base, and then you have the Tony how you pronounce the last name, Ross. That worked well on it, and I had put it in the I had put it in the this instead of using the stove. So now we're gonna transfer all this to the grill. I'm not gonna marinate it until I'm not gonna marinate any of this stuff until it gets partially done in the grill. That way, it has the best flavor possible. Because marinate it too early, the flavor won't be all that strong as if it would if you marinated like 10 minutes before it's finished. And it'll clean the grill out too. That's the other thing. Let's see, am I missing something? Normally, normally I would put the corn. Normally, I would do the corn on the. Yeah. Normally, I would do the corn on the cob, and the corn on the cob. What I would do is I would use this, like the street corn mix. Yeah, the street corn. I would go and melt some butter, and I wouldn't be shy with the butter either. I would take some butter. I would melt the butter, and also, I might use this depending on how potent this is, but I would add this to the what I'm doing, and I would take all of this. I put the corn inside the Ziploc bag, and then I put up that, and the butter inside the Ziploc bag, and I shake it up so that it can become like a cream on the corn, like a cream season on the corn, and and then I can put it in the let it sit for a little bit on it for about 10 minutes so that stuff can soak in, and then I put the corn on the grill. It turns out very amazing. Oh yeah, cornbread, but I have to get into that one because sometimes I use sometimes I do the cornbread by stretch, but sometimes I go ahead if I'm in a rush. Oh, I gotta make the jello too today. Forgot about that. Gotta do the Jello today. But yeah, sometimes I go ahead and use the Jiffy Mix, and I just add sugar to it. But I do have my own recipe. It just takes a little bit more time to go through it. I'll do that in another stream. I have pinto beans. I have the Alfredo cheese. My favorite brand is that one. I've also used the ragu, but I prefer this one better. And pasta stuff. One of my favorite simple meals to make is the sage averse. Okay, have a good day at work. See you next time. Now I'm finna go get ready to get the barbecue pit started up. So that's gonna be my next big thing. Next big thing. I gotta find this over here. I'm looking for. Case of emergency, you got the bright light. Clean the barbecue pit out for a second. Shoes. You ready to help?
No, but I feel ready to do my hair.
Yeah.
I might do my hair before or after.
If you don't want, if you
So I can help you if you want me to.
no, it's okay if you're too busy. I gotta.
I put my shoes on my shirt.
Siege, have a good day at work. Okay. Also, in a little bit, I'm going to be talking about. In a little bit, I'm going to be talking about the different types of business stuff. We're going to get into a business stream later on today too, because people wanted me to start bringing that back. And also, I'm now a member of the Entrepreneur Organization. It's an organization that typically costs $9,000 to get into. You have to be grossing over 1.2 million in your business, and they invited me to actually join. I don't have to pay to join, so that's a good thing. I got sponsored. because they need my help with mentoring companies. Thank you, Gordon. 2 years ago, my one of my companies was grossing over that amount. So before I had got rid of it to help my grandmother out. So yeah, I'm getting back into that. I'm getting back into doing that stuff again, and hope to get revenue peaking back up like old times. Also in school, I'm enrolled. I'm studying robotics and software engineering on top of the business classes that I'm doing. So school is getting things are starting to pick more up. I like dealing with robots. I like creating software. So the two combinations work. The combination with the robotics degree, a software engineering degree, the business office tech degree, a paralegal certificate, all comes to playing together when you're dealing with businesses, and then also have a banking certificate. So we're going to be doing a whole lot more business development screens. I should have a computer in about 2 weeks. Thank you, Zion. Am I pronouncing your name right? Because I feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Oh, so this how you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. You can go ahead and introduce yourself if you want to.
That's yours.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's easy to live stream. Thank you. I appreciate you all. It's beard season, so I'm trying to get this to grow, but it irritated me, so I had to cut it. Now I'm going to restart it back up. Gotta clean this kid out right quick.
Or
I'll be with you all in just a second.
What do we do now? You said what? Water.
You gotta do a pyramid.
Yeah.
That's what you basically be doing with the chocolate.
Like put it in.
Do you have instructions say? But this should be enough. Now I'm going to show you all how to actually do the charcoal. Now I'm going to actually show you how to do the. I'm going to do it in here. I'm going to actually show you how to do the charcoal. Set that up like that. Yeah, this isn't the thing is old, but it still works properly. And I have my cousin here to help. So what we're gonna do is you're supposed to build a pyramid. Whenever you're dealing with the charcoal. And so we're gonna start off with a square. Sure you can get that. We're gonna start off with a square first as the bottom frame. You wanna come help?
Sure.
Basically, we're just building a pyramid. I'll let you take over if you want to. We're just building a pyramid. That's my cousin, by the way, y'all. Our family is full of intelligent people.
A small one or a big one?
Big one. You're doing good. You just keep bringing them up to the top. You're making a pyramid.
Okay.
So at the end top is going to be like a triangle.
Okay.
Actually, I probably should have widened it out a little bit more at the bottom. Look at how these seasons are sitting in on this food, though. They're sitting in while we're talking.
Wow.
Oh,
You should only be watching.
yeah, I had to show them a minute. I'm going to show them again in a minute. While we've been talking this whole entire time, the seasons have been sitting in quite well.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So what was doing in the middle?
Basically in the middle.
Let you just do that.
We're doing a bunch of, put some more around the edge because we got the brisket to go too. The other thing I like doing is I like cheating a little bit and using grease. Grease will keep the coals burning a little bit more when you're starting off with new ones anyway. Do a little pyramid. It doesn't have to be an exact pyramid, but you want to at least pile it up together. See you, Borden. This kind of fell loose a little bit for a second because of what I just did. So we're gonna rebuild that bottom part up. We're gonna square it around. Square it again. Because you want a pyramid or at least a square form up to the top. Because when you once it's done, we're gonna spread out the coals anyway. These coals, they're not the type that I typically would use because I prefer using Kingford with the wood in them, and I forgot to get the wood. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much how you want them to be formed up, is to the top.
I went for that flash to get some layers.
Yeah, let me get that out.
No, because I was going to smack my shoe.
We're gonna do that like that. That's about enough.
With these two or no?
How many more is in there?
Just a little bit.
Okay, we can do them all then.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're just gonna do the remaining ones around the edge. As long as you have a bunch formed up at the center part so that they can heat a little bit better, that's all that really matters. So now we got that like that. I'm gonna take this out there to the pit. I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring the that way.
Really? He said bye from the tree.
Because that's what our group is. That's how we respect each other.
Because you know how I help you. Because you know how I help you.
What?
That's how you put that.
What?
The thing. What you said.
Nothing. No, somebody was leaving people putting in and stuff like that.
What we doing now?
We're gonna bring the meats towards the pit area.
Okay.
I'm gonna cheat for a little bit and put some oil on the coals. actually not planning to live like that. Do I want to put more in it? No, I want to put more on that. If you could start bringing the meats towards the table.
The meat, like the meats in the kitchen.
Yes.
Alright, I was trying to move all the stuff.
Just scoot them over, son. We're just be right with y'all in just a quick second. We're just moving the meats towards the grill area.
Alright, it's ready.
Okay. Go ahead and start bringing the meats towards the
Table.
yeah.
Alright.
Barbecue is a different season. And this over some.
Alright.
Yeah. I love to have questions, folks. Since we're doing new coals, we're gonna. Okay. Since we're doing new coals, we're gonna be doing Since we're gonna be doing new coals, we're gonna be doing we're gonna be putting oil on the coals so it can give it a better burn to get the flame going the way that we need to get the flame going the way we need to go. So that's basically what we're about to do now. Okay, we just got the pit set up. Um,
All right.
Right now, we're just waiting for the cones to get to the color that I want it to be, and they're not exactly there yet. Give me some juice right quick. You want some juice? You can have it. You put some. Get you some. Time for me to check you. Okay, the first one is going on. You want me to put it on?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Something or just I'm waiting for that.
Wait for that. So yeah, we got the first thing going on the pit. The ribs are the first to go on there. And we're gonna check on it back again in about 20 minutes. This I'm gonna put a bag over it for now. Got my way that I'm gonna do this right quick. Tap that, put that in there. Hold, hold, that. This I'm gonna take and put in the refrigerator for now. While that's going in the oven, while that's in the barbecue pit, I'll show you all in a moment. And from there, see who's still in chat. So, yeah. Ribs are going. We're going to let that go for about a good 20 minutes. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to check them. And it's going to turn out really nice. The good temperature that we got to work with today. Barbecuing. I have to deal with the fact of any rain or heat because we live in rain or snow because we live in the Houston area. So let's see, what do we have on? In a minute, I'm going to show you what it looks like on the pit. Oh, look at that. In Stacey Dash situation, the Florida attorney declined to file charges against her after she was arrested for domestic battery charges earlier this week. Boy, that, hmm. Weird actress. Later on tonight, I'm gonna end this stream at the moment, but later on tonight, I'm gonna come back and do the business tips. I'm going to get into business topics as many people had requested, and go from there. See you all. Peace.